So this just happened. I just recovered it up the road there. We're essentially in a transit stage on the Gibb River Road heading up towards Kununurra, and I've lost this steering arm. Had no steering at all. This is the second component like this we've done, second cruiser down. Nearly hit those trees, so we were very lucky.
Mate, you're so lucky. Look how close you were to those trees.
I know. It was a hell of a time pulling it up. It was pretty wild in the cab.
It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
We could have lost you, mate.
I know. I was sitting there driving along, listening to my Ed Sheeran on the radio, and then all of a sudden I heard this massive bang. Didn't know if I'd done a wheel, like couldn't pick it. Just all steering's gone. Just had the brakes to pull up on.
And that's exactly the same spot that mine broke.
Yeah. Yeah, this side's completely buggered.
Yep.
That sheared off the other end.
Hopefully there was a station that we passed. We'll have to see if we can do the same for yours as we did for mine. See if we can go and find some old Land Cruiser parts.
Yeah.
Get it back on the road, hopefully.
It's a familiar story, isn't it?
But important things, you're okay?
Yeah, no, all good, mate, all good. Very lucky.
Very lucky.
Absolutely. We may even have to unhook the camper trailer, unhook the boat, move some stuff around.
Yep.
Because we're really close to the road here, so we can't set up camp here.
Yeah,
we've got to move.
Road,
yeah. Yep.
All right.
There. All right, Whitey.
Yeah, no, I'm all right. When I hopped out of the car, we were shaking. But yeah, adrenaline's eased off now. It's all good. I could go a cup of tea though. I could seriously go a cup of tea.
We can whip up a cup of tea, mate.
What I'm going to do, the thread was munted when it hit the ground, but we're going to try and wind the guts out of that. I've just ground a fair chunk of the damaged part out. There's still a little bit there I've got to take off. Try and wind the guts out of this. One thing I'll give Jimmy credit for, he never throws anything away. He kept these busted bits from the other day.
Some in here too.
Some in there, so we're going to try and pull these bits out. That ball there is still intact, but the cones are busted. Jimmy's cones, we'll pick the best ones out of his and ours. That one there, probably that one there is a better out of them.
Yeah.
We might be able to salvage that end. Because we got that same, we'll do the exact same thing as what Jimmy did on his. Wind the last 10 mil of thread in. These things snap with about 10 mil left on the end of them, luckily.
It's doing exactly the same thing.
Exactly the same spot. If you look at that, it's mirror finish. That's about the best thing I can think of to help you out on this one. And you drive this thing as carefully as you can. And again, I don't like it. We'll probably travel in the middle of the night while there's no other cars around.
No traffic.
No traffic on the road.
Head to the nearest station.
Yeah.
I had a look at the map before. I found one.
Just up the road?
Yeah, yeah.
We know this will limp in if we can get this other side back together because yours is torn.
And we might have to take that wheel off, won't we?
Yeah, yours completely tore the board joint out of this. I was looking at reusing this one of Jimmy's, but his bits here are too broken, so we've got to kind of use the best bits out of all the broken bits and get yourself going again.
Certainly went with a hell of a bang.
It was a hell of a bang. Glad you were driving. Alright mate, leave me to this, I'll see what I can do for you.
Thanks.
How's your back, Whitey?
Yeah, it's pretty sore.
You want some Panadol?
Nah, all good, mate.
You've got a whiplash, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell of a stop.
Yeah. This must be in an awkward position when it happened.
Yeah, tense.
Bracing for impact.
Yeah, it was kind of like that in the cab, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You said to me, what'd you say? I think we're going off the road.
Yeah.
That will do. Oh, Jim Bob, throw the wheel back on, mate.
Yeah, sure.
You can drop in the shop.
Well, my little friend, I think you're right to start trucking again. Crawl down the road. That side's hurt, and that one's limping.
Easy does it.
Easy does it, mate.
Like on eggshells.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're on corrugations.
We're on some of the worst corrugations we've seen in a while. It should get you where you got to go anyway. At least get it fixed. It's got a bit of movement there. It's good. Lived this far. Another metre, it could have been a bit more nasty, yeah.
Yeah, even a couple of metres the other way.
Yeah. No point dwelling on it.
No.
Keep the show on the road.
Too right. You just gotta do what you can
Yeah.
and move on.
Next thing you knew, it's time to hit the road.
Before you knew it,
Yeah.
it's time to hit the road again. When it comes to repairing your vehicle in the East Kimberleys, Kununurra is your best bet. Kununurra has access to both car dealerships, four-wheel drive workshops and accessory stores. With 2 new tie rod ends fitted to both Land Cruisers and a couple of spares, we are now heading west again back to Home Valley Station. We have organised to meet our guide Ronny Morgan there, and he will escort us through the traditional land along the infamous Oombii Track.
The time has finally arrived. We're on the road, heading towards the Gibb River Road. We're on our way to kick off the Oombii Track. I'm so excited. There's been so much preparation involved in getting ready to this moment, and everything being ready, teed up so we can go. And I'm taking the turn off now onto the Gibb River Road. It's gonna be awesome. The stories I've heard about this track, hardcore 4x4, creek crossings, jump ups, you know, crawling in low range for days on end, barra fishing. The next 10 days, or maybe more, are just going to be off the hook. I am so excited. So, we're on our way.
I've had the Oombii Track in my sights for some time now. We've had some delays getting here, I tell you what, but we've finally made it. Today is the day that we go through these gates and explore this amazing landscape. Our guide Ronny is ready to take us through his country.
Hey, fun. Sneak up on me there.
Didn't work, did it? Great to see you, Ronny.
Rep likewise.
So this is our meeting point.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring you down here to be our meeting point. This is where the four drive action actually begins. So this is Bindoola Creek, and at the moment you can see the tide is going out. We had a 8.6 meter tide today, so
wow, that's massive.
Absolutely.
Wow, it looks good already. Now, guys, this is Ronald Morgan. He's from just over the hills, Tag Along Tours, and he's going to be our guide through the incredible Oombii Track. I'm so excited to get on this track, Ronald.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited to take you guys out. I can't wait.
What have we got up in front?
Mate, we've got some rocky rolly stuff here. We've got a master cross, and I think we've got a lot of fun up ahead of us.
Mate, I think we better get busy.
Absolutely.
Hey, Ronny, this is what you're after, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate, that's the one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Got that in Kununurra and they had it in stock, so.
Oh, awesome. Hopefully that's the one with the, thanks mate, the digital.
Yeah, there it is. They're
go.
brilliant,
Look at that.
those. Yeah, great. Yep, too easy.
Too
All
flash.
I'm going to let these tyres down.
Thank you very much.
From a touring perspective, these tyres have been unreal. I'm going to let them down now because the real test for them is straight in front of me. What this track is going to throw up at us is going to be intense. I'm going to let the fronts down to 18, this back one's down to 22, and we're just going to be all trial and error from here because this track is full on. Tyre pressures are down, and with the 300 kilos of quad bike off my tray, I've also let the airbags down. All right, I'm ready to rumble, Ronny. We've got this first creek crossing in front of us.
Yeah, mate, I'm glad we're coming now because that tide went way back. So yeah, it should be pretty easy on this one.
No worries, I'm going to go first gear low range, Jim Bob.
Yeah, mate, I'll just pop her in low range now. Let's see how deep it is. We'll send Ronny first as a test dummy, eh?
Too right, that sounds like a plan.
Yeah, thanks guys. Nah, it's pretty good. See how we go.
So this being tidal, Ronny, you might get a couple of crocs through here.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. And at the mouth of this place, they got a big 3.5, 4 meter croc named Cedric that hangs around.
Oh geez, I hope we don't come across him.
Yeah, no, I think he's too busy out there feeding on tourists when he can.
There's plenty of them around at the moment. Got to concentrate now. I'm weaving through some little rock ledges here. Got the camper on, so I've got to take a slightly different line to everyone else just to allow enough room for my trailer to come through. There we go. You do get used to towing the camper trailer though. It becomes second nature to you. You know how it's going to react and just drive accordingly. Don't even think about it.
I got an exit that might be a bit gnarly here. I'll give him a go and see if I can get up there. I'm in low range first at the moment, but I'm going to try and hit him low too.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll wait back here and see how you go.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good, mate. I tell you what, at right tire pressures, you can get up and that's pretty good.
Oh, oh, Penzo, the ultimate was so close to that tree just then, mate.
I saw that and I just backed off the gas just enough to get it past.
Well done, buddy.
Wow, that was close. Is there anywhere up in front that you can think of might be a good spot to pull up for some lunch, mate?
Yeah, mate, I was thinking where we can pull up. There's a bit of a flat out here. Other side, there's old station, Molliaka Station. We can pull up there. There's a couple of trees out in the flat there, and hopefully we can catch the breeze there too.
Yeah, mate, that sounds great. And looking at this grass, I'm thinking we might put on our radiator guards at the same time.
Yeah, mate, good call. Yeah.
Yeah, last thing we need is a block radiator out here, hey Jim Bob.
Yeah, mate. Won't take, well, hot days already, so it wouldn't take long for the engines to heat up, especially crawling through this tricky stuff.
Yeah, no, we'll pop those on as soon as we can. We have only travelled 11 kilometres since leaving Home Valley Station and traversed both rocky and sandy terrain. Now it's time to throw mud into the equation. And with such a high tide today, these silted up trains are going to be interesting.
Hey guys, we got a bit of this little creek crossing here. This one's also tidal, so it came up a bit. It's going to make things a bit more difficult. I'm going to try and hit this one first high. See how I go, just to get up that momentum a bit.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Look, it's narrow, but it looks boggy too. We've just come up to this little watercourse here that's weaving through this floodplain. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you got some good drifties there, mate.
Oh mate, that was pretty awesome, I must admit. She was a bit slow there, Penny, so you might want to try low for a bit more traction. But yeah, she started to bog down, I guess, when I was coming out on the other end.
Yeah, too easy, mate. I might try a fresh spot just beside you in your ruts. I'll steer clear of them. On this bad boy, I'm going low range, second gear, chucking everything I have at it, front and rear lockers. Ronnie's on the other side just in case he needs to pull me out. All right, Ronnie, I'm heading your way, mate.
Yeah, roger that, no worries.
All over Penzo.
Mate, that is a ton of fun.
Oh yeah, nice work, buddy.
I'll roll straight through after you, Penzo.
Yeah, just wait for me to turn around. I want to watch this.
Righto.
Yeah, that's why I turned around too. It's too good to miss.
All right, bring on the Black Hawk show.
All right, Jimbo in.
Oh, he is just moving. Oh, he's nearly at the edge. He's still going. He's starting it. Oh no, he stopped.
I think I'm booked.
Oh, the shame. Jimbo had been getting snatched out.
He almost looked like he was going on the other side again.
He's going upstream.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a snatchy or a winch, I reckon. I'm just gonna keep slipping into the water.
I can come along. You got a snatchy. I don't think it'll take much to really pull you out.
Well, Jim Bob showed us just how slippery this slot can be. There is a hard crust underneath, but traction is almost non-existent when it's wet.
Yeah, mate, I'm just putting him in low, and I'll go with first. Hang on, buddy.
Too easy, mate. I'm not going anywhere.
Right. Awesome. It didn't take much at all, man.
It's just so slippery.
Very slippery.
I'm out, Penza.
Mate.
I'm out. Thanks,
Welcome
mate.
back. Yeah, I'm right, Jim Bob. It's kind of heavy. It's an amazing recovery kit, but I'm only a little. So the chain's underneath there.
There we go. She's in. Thanks, bud.
Check out this stuff.
There we go. Done.
It's good having you around, mate.
No worries.
Lock her in.
Done. Righto.
Move on.
Let's go get bogged again.
Right, oh guys, how did you like that there, Jim Bob? Like Penny said at the start, thought we was going to see some Black Hawk action. Next minute we know, Black Hawk down. What's happening there, brother?
There's Black Hawk down, all right. Mate, I thought I was just going to do a bit of a spinny, and then, yeah, lost all the front steer and just went sliding in the mud. That was awesome fun.
Yeah, and I like it how you were ready to cross. And me and Ronnie are like, no, we've got to get into position. We're like birds of prey watching you to cross it.
It's almost like you knew what was going to happen.
Oh yeah, mate, I meant to congratulate you. You're the first person to get bogged in that little creek there, mate. There was an 84-year-old that done it, and a Range Rover in reverse. So good on you, mate. Good work.
Oh, you can call it Jimmy's Crossing now.
It was very impressive, mate. That just made my afternoon.
It's been a big day on the Oombii Track for the first day. We're just pulling into the camp. We're just gonna have to make a camp. We didn't get to the destination we were going for, probably because somebody got bogged. But so we're just pulling off the side of the track here. It's a little bit grassy, good view though. I think everyone's had a pretty big day. I'm keen to light a fire and cook myself a nice feed, and then get myself ready for another big day tomorrow.
Day one done, and the Oombii Track has already been everything I hoped for. So it looks like we're going to climb up a bit of a hill, are we, here, Ron?
Yeah, mate. I don't know, how would you go with pulling the ultimate there?
Yeah, no, should be right up this rocky stuff here, Ron, but by the sounds of that creek coming up, I'll probably throw everything I've got at it, including lockers, actually.
Yeah, well, you know, I've got something to confess. This is the first time I've ever driven a car with lockers front and rear and stuff like that, so I need a bit of training on how you use them and when to use them and stuff like that, so yeah, it's quite different for me at the moment.
Oh no, we'll help you out. Like, you'll love them. Like, they're so good. Like, using them, it just takes the wear and tear out of your vehicle.
Yeah, awesome, man, because you know, while doing the tag-alongs, you know, tires are probably the main thing, and you know, the more you can look after your vehicle, especially on this rough terrain, I mean, the better, you know. It's just, yeah, it has to last me, so yeah, the more I can learn about it, the better.
Oh yeah, that's a hell of an angle.
Oh, you're making easy work out of that. Yeah, good stuff.
Doesn't feel so great.
The first of the slightly, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Holy mama. I just lifted the wheel hardcore. Oh man, that would have been good to see. I wish I could see it from the outside. The front just launched. There's so much weight in this canopy. I'm going to be popping wheelies left, right and centre.
Right hand down.
And this is exactly why you need tough tyres on this track. The TODU crew do enjoy having nice rims, so we don't really like rocks when they're on a corner, poking out, just waiting to scratch your rims. I'm going to help Jim Bob get around this obstacle.
Yeah, nice and easy there. Jim Bob, you're doing well.
Thanks mate, righto. There's some good step ups.
Same again what me and Penny done, come straight up. Yeah, no, that's all right. Go a bit of left hand up. Yep.
So I am double hooked up. I'm gonna have to get a bit nasty here. This big heavy girl, she squirms around. Oh man, that's some cool wheelies.
I'll hear you go poof, jumping off the seat.
Nah, all good. At least I could get a chance to readjust, eh?
Yeah, no, that's really good, mate. Really good.
Woo! They got me concentrating. You would have seen my concentrating face for a second then.
Big thanks to you, Ronny, for spotting us through. Good job, mate.
Mate, my pleasure. No worries at all.
What do you reckon? Next point of interest be the Durack?
Oh yeah, mate. Durack's not too far now. It's just over this hill here.
Ronny is an excellent guide. He gives you the confidence to travel through this rugged terrain, all these four-wheel drive obstacles that you come up to. He'll hop out, spot you, he'll tell you what's coming up in front, what to expect. He knows this place like the back of his hand, and it's an honour and a privilege to be travelling with him on this trip. Thanks, Ronny.
Bit of a hard day's drive. I mean, it's from where we left off this morning. It's not too far, but I tell you what, it takes a lot of concentration out of you, especially with you there too, Pen. I mean, dragging that ultimate around. Oh, yeah, I've just got nothing but praises for you.
This is the mighty Durack here, Ronald.
Yeah, this one is well known for its big boulders and rocking and rolling for sure. Yeah, you'd have fun on this one, mate. There's two there that looks like small freshies, and there's one that's in the back that's a bit concerning because he looks like a pretty good size salty there too, but it could be a rock, I never know.
How you guys go travelling back there?
Yeah, just in a little difficult spot here at the moment, actually.
You want me to come down? Oh yeah, you're right, Benzo.
I think I got it, mate. I've just got to stop talking and driving, really. We have pulled up at the campsite on the Durack River, and it is sensational. One with a view that you'll never forget. This is going to be perfect for tonight. We can have a fire and just relax and enjoy our surroundings. Our introduction to the Oombii Track has thrown up a whole set of challenges. We've had rocky creek crossings, steep hill climbs and sandy bogs to deal with. And we have literally only done 10% of this track. If you'd like more information, take a look at the website. And join us next week as we continue this journey. Thanks for watching Top of Down Under.